So fall is one of the best times of the year to plant a fresh crop of Swiss chard in your garden. You know, Swiss chard happens to be one of the top 10 hardy greens, and hardy greens are the greens that can take a frost and keep on growing. You know, they're perfect for fall and winter gardens. So all you need to grow hardy greens is a few unique garden tools and a few new skills, and you can have lots of great greens. So today I'd like to share with you the 7 keys to successfully growing fall Swiss chard. Hello, my name is Lynn Gillespie and I'm an organic farmer, and I've been growing hardy greens 52 weeks of the year in the Rocky Mountains for over 35 years. And I grow hardy greens through wind, rain, snow, and below 0-degree weather. And I love to grow Swiss chard through the cold season, and you can learn how easy it is to grow Swiss chard too. All right, let's get started with key number 1. And key number 1 is what variety to grow. You know, I've not found any Swiss chard variety that is not hardy. So any variety that you choose will do. You know, we grow the Swiss chard all year round with amazing production any time of the year. Key number 2 is timing. For fall garden planting, you want to get your Swiss chard established before it gets too dark or too cold. All right, if you live in zones 3 and 4, you want to plant your fall Swiss chard the first week of September to get it established before you start getting hard frost. For zones 5 and 6, you'll want to get your Swiss chard planted the second week of September to get it established before it gets too cold. For zones 7 and 8, you'll want to get your Swiss chard planted the third week of September, so this will help you get past some of the summer heat for the best success, but you'll want to get them planted before the day length gets too short. Now for zones 9 and 10, you have a great opportunity to grow some amazing Swiss chard all winter long. And it's best to get your Swiss chard planted around the 4th week of September if the summer heat has subsided. If not, then go ahead and plant like the first week of October. So our goal here is to get the Swiss chard in before the days get too short and after the summer heat is gone. All right, key number 3 is location. The sun will be low in the sky during the cold months, so you'll want to grow your cold season Swiss chard in the full sun. So if you don't have a garden spot that's in full sun, you know, you can see if one of your neighbors might have the perfect spot, and they might actually want to grow some Swiss chard with you. Key number 4 is plant spacing. I like to harvest small leaves, not large, tough leaves. So I plant my Swiss chard in tight spacing to keep the leaf size down. So I will plant every ½ inch down the row with the seeds, and then the rows 3 inches apart. And I don't thin it, I just let it come up as thick as it wants to. All right, key number 5 is water. This is a major key. If the plants are too wet, they can rot off at the soil level, and they can also become waterlogged and freeze harder. So it's important to only water when needed. You know, sometimes I will water my Swiss chard only once a month, and if you're not sure if the plants need water, just go ahead and skip it. You know, you're going to be surprised how long they can go without watering. All right, key number 6 is fertilizer. So Swiss chard is not a very heavy feeder, especially in the winter. So I'll feed the bed with about a ½ inch of compost and a sprinkling of organic fertilizer before I plant, and then I don't feed the garden the rest of the growing season. So before we get to the last key, I'd like to invite you to enroll in our Hardy Greens eCourse if you want to learn more skills to grow the top 10 hardy greens. So in this course, you can learn which varieties of hardy greens grow well and which ones do not, what soil the hardy greens grow best in and how to create that soil, how to keep your greens growing when the temperature dips below 0 degrees, how to make an easy protective structure to grow your greens in, how to use cheater heaters to get your plants through the coldest nights, and how to enhance the antifreeze system in your plants so they can survive the cold, and much, much more. Now, to learn more, you can go to our website, thelivingfarm.org/hardy-greens-ecourse. And for anyone that's interested, there's a $30 coupon code in the description below this video for you to get a discount off the course. All right, key number 7 is protection. For a lot of us who get snow in the winter, we need to keep the plants covered so that they can be a little bit warmer and keep the ground from freezing. So you'll need 3 layers. The first is a rigid structure to keep the covers off the plants. I use a low tunnel or a cold frame. Next is an insulative cover, And last is a waterproof cover. So it's important to keep the insulated cover dry. And with these 3 layers, you can protect your plants down to around 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And if your plants need more protection down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit, we teach those skills in the Hardy Greens course. So Swiss chard is one of the best hardy greens to grow in the fall and winter. And with just a few garden tools and some skills, you can grow Swiss chard in the cold season all winter long.